Welcome back to The Cure for Boredom, the podcast powered entirely by vibes, guessing, and whatever that noise was just now, the podcast that boldly asks, what if we pressed record and hoped for the best? And now, two guys who definitely thought this would go better. Here are your hosts, Jim and Steve.
What is going on? I should be in a worse mood than I am. I should feel like the world is collapsing, what I just witnessed.
Kind of expected it, though, right?
Yeah, I mean, again, I felt like we were playing with kind of house money for the longest time, and that they got to this point was, I think, a feat in itself. Of course, we're talking about the Niners. And, yeah, I was going to be all decked out in Niners garb, ready to celebrate. That was not going to come to fruition from the start. I don't know if you saw the start of the game. It started, Seattle kicks off, and I said, yes. Or no, Niners are kicking off. I'm thinking, I want my defense on the field first. We're gonna stop them, get the ball back, and get the lead. And then going into the second half, we'll have the ball to start the second half. So they kick off, and the guy, Seattle, fields the ball, and he's the 5 to 10 to 15 to 20, 25, 30, and he's gone. Game over. It was over. It was like, as soon as that happened, it was over. I knew it was over, and it was ugly early and often, and yeah, it was pretty pathetic. So.
Has your daughter become a Seahawks fan?
No, thank God. No, that's not because you're crazy. I'm not allowing that to happen. You're out of your mind. No, she's there in Seattle, and she's sort of she's a Giants fan, and my younger daughter Marissa doesn't care, but my older pays attention and roots for him. But yeah, no, it was bad. It was very bad. So
on a selfish question,
mm-hmm.
Does Seattle hold home field?
Yes.
Fuck.
They have the home field advantage to the Super Bowl. So
fuck.
So it's the Rams and the Bears. I think the Rams are going to win this division. I mean, Niners, Seattle, Rams. You know, so and I think it's going to be the Rams, Seattle playing for the Super Bowl.
Here's my problem.
Yeah.
Guess where I'm going to be next Sunday?
Next Sunday.
Yes.
Oh, you're going to be just north of Seattle.
Well, I'm going to be flying into Seattle. Through Seattle.
What day are you flying in?
On the Sunday.
On Sunday.
On the day of the NFC Championship game.
Well, the good news is most people are going to be probably coming in prior to Sunday to witness the game.
I'm just talking about driving.
Driving out
the stadium.
Yeah, you are. I mean, well, during the game it's probably not going to be busy, but if you're before the game, what time is the event?
I get there early. I'm going to have to get out of
the events on Sunday.
My hockey game.
The hockey game's on Sunday.
The hockey game's on Monday.
Oh, it's on Monday, but you're going to. You're staying the night in Vancouver?
No, I'm staying the night in Bellingham or something.
Oh, gotcha.
North of
just north of Seattle. Yeah, I mean the airport you got to drive through.
I figure, hey man, I'll fly in on a Sunday. It'll be nice and quiet. I'll be able to drive wherever I want, and maybe once the game starts. Well, the game probably didn't start till 4:00.
You know what? It's because they always start. No, I think it's a 1:30 game. Because always on this when it's the championship games they don't play late on Sundays. So
yeah, I'll sort through it.
Like tomorrow's games, whatever the schedule is tomorrow, that'll be next Sunday's schedule. So anyway,
I find it weird how far they spread out these football games, especially when rest is involved.
Niners got screwed on this. Seattle had a week off, so the Niners and Seattle played 2 weeks ago. Niners had to come back and play on a Saturday.
Yeah.
And then they couldn't even give them the game for tomorrow. And so they played on a Saturday, and they got played on a Saturday again. Or no, I'll take it back. They played on a Sunday. They played on Sunday and then had to come back on a Saturday.
Yeah, that's what it was.
They had a short week.
Last week.
And so, yeah, I mean, not that it was going to make it. I don't think it was going to make it much of a difference.
Our super fans would know that we talked about it last week, but we may have eclipsed the gym show for low viewership.
It hurts, and it hurts my heart, but also it's a blessing. I'm off the schneid, as Chris Berman would say, that I'm no longer the Jim Show. See, again, all of you that are watching this, and there's probably only about 3 or 4 of you, but if you didn't watch the Jim Show, it's not just the Jim Show. It just Steve jokingly just put me on the thing, looking like it was just me and not Steve. And I know you all crave Steve and need Steve in your life. Steve is in that episode, so let's crank up the Jim Show number of views. Let's get some watchers. Let's get some viewership. Like and subscribe. It's all right down here. I don't know what I'm doing here.
Good effort.
Whatever.
Good
Thank
effort.
you. Hey, it was a yeoman's effort. So, anyways.
Yeah, and I failed to compile your guesses on the Golden Globes last week, so we'll do that next.
That's okay. That's okay. It was funny. I mean, we won't get too much into it, but the first awards, and I'm watching it. I'm all right. I got my pick. Oh, I'm wrong. Okay. Well, let's do better on the second. They announced the second one. Oh, I'm wrong again. Okay. But then as the night went on,
got on a roll.
I was on a roll. So anyway.
I saw the girls won for their K-pop Demon Hunter song.
They did. The movie won, song won. Yeah, they're big winners.
Good flick.
Yeah,
I got caught up on a lot of TV this week. I watched the John Candy. I watched the Eddie Murphy. I watched
a couple of good documentaries to watch. Yeah.
I watched. What did I watch? I watched something else. It was a documentary type deal. Oh, I watched the one with the daughter of the BTK killer. That was kind of.
Oh yeah, that wasn't a documentary, right?
Yeah, it was a
documentary.
Yeah, it's a doc.
Oh, okay. So you love your docs. You love your docs.
I do. They capture my attention. I don't think I watched any real stupid shit this week.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, nothing outside of the normal, which makes this week's like I did watch episode 5.
Oh, 5. You're 5. So you got one more left.
One more left.
They gonna wrap it up.
And well, there is a little bit of worry here, I guess, because I guess Hulu has not secured the rights yet.
What? Oh,
yeah.
That's not okay.
The story I heard. So
I'll be sending
out
on my patch, and I'll be
sending out thumb drives to everybody I know who wants to watch it. Once I get them all cleaned up.
Put your eye patch and your peg leg on. Arr.
But I do have something special for you tonight.
Special.
Special. It's been a while. It's been a while. Okay?
Oh. Found out her favorite new boy band is playing in town. One of the best AI songs you've ever created. But the idea, and we hit it.
This one does jam.
Oh, huh?
This one does hit pretty hard.
It's got the bass.
So, you may have seen this. If you've seen it, just enjoy.
Yeah,
Play
sure.
along.
Yeah, I would.
You ever go to a minor league hockey game?
Steve, I have not. Never have gone to a minor league hockey game.
They do stuff during the intermissions. Like
any minor league sport would, right?
Yeah. Well, like they'll let figure skaters, like local figure skaters, go out there and do their routine after,
Sure.
They'll let junior kids go out and play a scrimmage type of deal.
So they're doing they're allowing Lutzes. Lutzes, like the double Lutz. Lutzes are allowed? Sure, okay.
Sure.
Yeah.
Axles, Lutzes,
and Lutzes, and yeah.
The whole deal. The whole 9, right?
Mm-hmm, sure.
So this night in Hershey, Pennsylvania, I believe the Hershey Bears were playing the Wilkes-Barre something or other, and they. I mean, the only way to put it is the kids. It was called Mites on Ice.
Mites on Ice. Okay, the little guys, like the
That's what they call it. Yeah, 8 years old. 8 years old. These kids are. Okay.
Kid. What could go wrong?
Yeah. So I mean,
you gotta love the little kids.
Yeah, something like that. So I'll show you.
It seems to have started when one of these 8-year-old mite players shot a puck into his own goal.
It was only two kids fighting at once, and then the team decided to protect their teammate, and then it all started into a full line brawl.
Photographer Leah Hollenbach shot this video at a Hershey Bears American Hockey League game Saturday night, where one team of 8-year-olds were supposed to be playing each other.
How are you complaining, Steve?
The fan base
I don't see anything
for these kids going
Let their hockey
fighting.
players. Let
At
them
least
fight.
until it got to this.
The goaltender going up and pushing these kids down. That's kind of like people were like, all right, where are the parents? Like, are we going to stop these kids?
Just a few weeks ago at a Bears game, a couple of kids started hitting and pushing. It went viral.
God.
So that to me tells me that somebody at the lower level thought, oh, this is cute. Let's do this. People liked it the first time.
Now it's gone viral again.
Dropping
In a
the
statement,
gloves.
the Hershey Bears said the fighting did not reflect the values of the sport, that they only provide the ice, adding the team's coaches direct and supervise play on the ice. But the only adult on the ice appears to have been Hershey's mascot on the bottom of the screen, skating and watching.
The coaches were not on the
Where's the
ice,
referees?
but we had Coco the Bear on the ice.
Coco
The team's
the bear.
hockey association
Oh, Hershey. I
and
get it.
league
Coco.
say they are both
Oh, look
investigating.
at hammer fists.
Fighting in pro hockey has dropped
Kevin Harlan
dramatically
calling
in
it.
recent
Ow.
years, less than a fight per game.
There's even
USA Hockey and Hockey Canada forbid it in minor hockey.
what
At
do we
least
do?
at first,
I don't know which
these
one is
fans
this.
didn't seem to mind.
Dude, look at that
8-year-olds
goalie.
doing
Just
it.
they're just throwing
I
hammer
think
fists.
this one is they got there's another one.
Okay, I don't know about you, but I got some mixed emotions right now after this. All right, stick around if you love.
Do you have the
hockey.
John Boy
Don't move
recap,
a muscle. We
Steve?
got a lot
No.
coming up.
This is Logan Stankoven from the Carolina Hurricanes, and you're watching Center Ice Central. Make sure to subscribe.
I'm sure he's proud to be on that video.
Exactly. 8-year-olds boxing it out. Dude, he had. Ooh, that's cross check. That's a double major. Oh, the piling on. Like they're just. He's hitting his own player. This is much greater clip. We're just going at it. Oh, that's the shot right there. That is. None of them had dropped their gloves, though. What's it?
Like I
Is
was
he going to
saying,
score?
man,
You got the
I
puck?
don't know whether to laugh, whether to
Dude.
cry.
Oh, that is
Oh.
crazy, dude.
So
That just went on
you saw that
forever.
it happened 2 weeks ago, right? Or
Okay.
whatever in their game. Evidently, after the fun they had 2 weeks ago, they faked that fight allegedly.
That was faked.
That's what they're saying. Now
Well-
they're saying it's not faked. Either way, fuck those kids.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's
Well,
all I
you know
got to
why,
say on that.
Steve, as soon as you said
That's it.
fake, but as soon as you said faked, they didn't drop their gloves. They're really fighting. I think we're going to have some gloves dropped.
Yeah,
God
I mean, they
damn,
don't
that's
have to.
funny,
You got to
though.
drop the gloves. Though. I mean, if you got to
You
really
do.
fight,
Well, I mean, if you're going to really try to win that fight, one of those kids has got to have his sweater over his head. Like, you
Yeah.
got to yank that sweater down. Come on. But
I mean,
Well, first of all,
I got to
first
work
off,
hard
it's-
for these. Okay,
if they're real hockey players, those goalies square off with each other. They don't do cheap shots on the
don't.
players on the ice. They wait. Then the goalies go and fight. And they drop their gloves. And
they're 8. You know what? Either way, fake or
I'm
not,
just-
fuck those kids. Okay, that's bullshit.
it really is. Well,
Parents are
fuck
bullshit.
fuck those parents, coaches, and referees. Like,
Yeah, dude.
they're- like, would the referees just leave the ice? Like,
I don't think. I think the parents refereed us. There were no
Oh.
referees for these games. I think evidently they were.
Coco,
it was
Coco
a
wasn't the. Oh
No.
Coco. That was a. They're playing at a large arena. That was a pretty good kind of a place to play 8-year-old hockey. It's impressive.
I mean, it's an intermission of a game, a real game.
I guess
so.
so. Oh yes. Oh, you're right. They're at an NHL game. Or no, you said it's a minor league hockey.
Minor league, yeah.
Yeah,
So,
still.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah,
I bring
that's pretty good.
you somewhat of a joy tonight. So
No, it's fun because again, I feel like I think we're on the verge of being a little hockey fan show. You know, like we watch shows.
like
where,
Dodge.
yeah, exactly. As soon as we start wearing the colorful jackets, it'll be good.
Oh, dude! What if we could find ugly sport coats like the ugly blue jacket? And
That would be good. That would be good.
Oh my goodness!
All right.
We had
Book
so
it.
many ideas.
We do have they're just coming. They're just all over. They're just coming
We
from
have
here and
zero.
there.
We have zero follow up, but we have great ideas.
Exactly. We have great. Well, Steve, I mean, come on, Steve. I gave you the great idea when I it was, if it was a drunk message, it wasn't, but it was a half asleep message when I gave you came up with a song from Will They Answer? Will They Answer? Will They Answer? I mean, you got that. There it is. Three Will They Answers. Our call and our question. That's right. That's the short and sweet too. I love that. That's the short and sweet of it.
You got anybody to call tonight?
Just in your, it's like a quick hit. Boom. You're in and you're out. It's like bam, bam. It's a jab. It's a straight jab. Straight jab. Straight jab. Boom. That's it. That's all we need. Three questions. Three questions.
Three
Well,
questions.
it was three. Well, was we asking? Are they gonna answer? Are they gonna
I
answer?
guess those.
Are they gonna answer? That's the three questions.
All right.
And that's three.
What's
It
right?
leads up to the main question. Anyways, didn't want to take away from your
I mean, maybe we have to
your segment. So.
Let's go. This is Jim. You're on the air. You got to do that.
Yeah, that's right. Hi, this is Jim Tape for broadcast.
You got to do it in such a way like they always didn't use their regular voice.
I know.
You're on the air with Jim and Steve. Hey, how's it going?
Hey, I know. Welcome to WNBC. This you're on the live with Jim and Steve. Oh god damn, that's fucking good. Anyways,
Yeah.
so no, it was I mean, you talk about stuff you watched. I actually watched a couple TV shows this week, but one of the shows I kind of got back into it. I watched like half of the first season, and then it won on the Golden Globes. So I was like, I gotta have to watch that. It was a show called The Pit, the second ER with Noah Wiley in it. ER show. It's really good. It's really, really good. It feels real. It feels like that's what like a real. I mean, it was dramatic in a lot of different things, but it felt like it seemed like I spent a few years ago, I spent a lot of time in the emergency room. It looked a lot like the emergency room that I spent a lot of time in, just the nurses and doctors in the areas that were waiting. It's just like, it was weird. So, but it wasn't sensationalized like previously. Anyways, excellent show. Very, very good. Really well made. So yeah, I liked it. And then, what else I watched? I watched a couple of Netflix shows. His and Hers was a kind of a murder mystery. It was good. And then something else. Anyways. But no, I figure we're going to have, it's kind of a TV show. We've talked about, yeah, we always like our list shows, and we've come up with, I think, something today. I don't know if you want to get into it now. Or actually, you know what? I have something to show you.
All right.
So, you know,
Do you need me to play a song?
no, but let's see here. So you don't need to play a song, but you know how recently in the news, you know, a lot of stuff's been happening and maybe overlooked, and finally, you know, our 45th and our 47th president has finally achieved something he's always wanted. Steve, you know what that was, right? This is he was awarded a Purple Heart a while back. Some guy gave him a Purple Heart. He kept it because that's what, you know, the brave do. Well, the second one is Steve. He's accepted
Much
the
how
Nobel.
Putin got a Super Bowl ring.
Right, exactly. He's like jealous of that. Well, of course. So, you know, when you don't win the Nobel Peace Prize, is you usually cause a situation to causes the person that wins the Nobel Peace Prize to willingly give it up so they can maybe achieve something and they have, pretty much they have cheese and beef, but they've got no soul and no dignity. So I saw that our esteemed president, accepted the award and they actually showed him when he was accepting the award. I don't know. I have some shots of it. A couple of pictures were taken of him accepting it, and I'd like to present that to you now. Let me see, where'd it go? Oh, hang on. We're not there yet, Steve.
Oh, no.
I had it.
What's that song?
Yeah. It'd be the Jeopardy song. All right. All right. Anyways, here we go. So the first picture our guy received. This made me laugh. This is not my beautiful Peace Prize. I don't know if you're a Talking Heads fan. You know the song I'm talking about?
Yeah.
This is not my beautiful wife.
Yeah.
This is not my beautiful Peace Prize. Anyway,
Wow.
so that's the first one. Then the other one also I got a chuckle out of was this one. It was also equally as funny. He was rewarded again. He keeps getting the accolades and the just earning desserts that he's deserved. And he did receive something, I believe. It's the All Valley Karate Championship. He's taken the top place. Yeah. Daniel has given up the 1984 All Valley Karate Champion, and congratulations to DJT. He's the new 1984 All Valley Karate Champion. Anyways, so yeah, thought that was kind of funny. But it just, I don't know. Again, I don't need to get into it. It's just ridiculous. Things are going on. It's crazy. Soon we'll have Greenland, and it's all going to be better.
Yeah, I did see something that humored me this week. We're just going to completely change. You can now, if you're so wanting,
yeah,
the waiting list is available to get in the lottery to purchase tickets for the Olympics in 2028. Just like
that's if they're here.
That's true, but they're giving. It's funny. You can get in, but you'll never get them because they're giving a 4-day head start to people that live in the host cities of Los Angeles, California, and Oklahoma City. Yes, Oklahoma City has become a host city.
What are they playing in Oklahoma City?
Evidently, they're playing extreme canoe or something like that, and softball.
Extreme canoe, yeah. I've seen those things. Have you seen those things where they build these courses? They're not even actually. They're just like a big pool, and then they have the waves that change and it's obstacles that move. Yeah, it's like a lazy river, but it's like but the obstacles move and change and all the shit. It's weird. Yeah. It's pretty crazy. But anyways.
Either that, I mean, they either moved it there or Oklahoma City stole it. Oh, I don't know.
Oh, that's your.
I don't know. I wasn't going for that, but I was just like,
fuck Seattle. They've won enough, anyways. But you know though. So you've heard about FIFA, the governing body of world soccer, football, whatever. They've been getting a lot of ticket cancellations for the upcoming World Cup this summer because apparently like 13 countries have been stopped their visa process. Yeah. They can't travel to the United States.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyways.
Did you also see they changed some rules upcoming?
For the World Cup?
Yeah.
No, I missed that.
FIFA play.
I missed it.
They're changing the offsides rule. They're tweaking the offsides rule.
So what's different about it?
Right now, and you watch it, I watch it. So if VAR catches your heel, you're offside. Okay.
Any part of your body that's
right. Now you have to you have to have air. You have to have a line. There has to be space. Yes. So you have to have space at the touch, which is they've used it in a couple of like 18U tournaments and things like that.
I mean, I guess it literally moves the VAR like 2 inches essentially.
Well, it makes it easier for the on-field call though too.
True. Yeah.
Okay. Because if you're on that line and your linesman, you're working that last line. If you see air,
though it's tough because if you're thinking about like when they call an offside, sometimes the ball could be 30 yards on the other side. So the linesman is running parallel to the field. That's running with the defender or the guy that's about to get the ball. He's seeing those guys and he can see where but he's got to be able to know when the ball was kicked 30 yards the other direction. So that's where VAR absolutely, I think, is good for it because the human errors, I think, is too great for calling offsides anyways. So you're going to change a rule. I kind of don't disagree with that, but
no, it's fine. They're under the impression. Here's what they're trying to do. They're trying to speed up the game and not have VAR stoppages.
Well,
it's not really
right.
going to open up scoring or anything like that, but they believe it'll speed up the game.
Well, all I know is if they're using VAR, it should happen. It should be over and done quick.
Well, here's the crazy thing. It's like you look at the VAR there that they use, and then you look at the VAR in tennis, and how American sports, how we don't have the technology to do.
Well, football finally is using it. But the problem is, I think that they don't have to use it because everything, when they spot a ball, VAR is already doing it. They don't have to there's no measurements anymore.
Yeah, they put chips in the ball.
It's all measured. They know where it's based on where the ball is spotted. Now they'll do review for ball spotting, like where the guy went down, maybe they move it back a half foot or a yard back because his knee touched. That's where review happens, but that's not VAR. Again, that's all judgment stuff. But tennis, soccer uses VAR for goals, which is perfect when the ball like goes over. Is it all the way? Because the ball has to go completely over the line for it to be a goal. Tennis, same thing. The ball going in and out of the line. If it's touching the line, it's in. But I think. But baseball, why can't baseball use it for fair and foul balls?
Don't know.
That's like. I mean, how many balls have we seen like a home run ball that is narrowly just because the angle it's high or something? It looks like it might go around a pole, but you can't tell. Like, why can't we use a VAR to easily say, "Oh yeah, it went behind the pole," or draw a line up in the sky and the ball's definitely behind it. So, yeah, you'd think that would be NBA for 3-point. There's a guy's foot on the line. They should have easily that VAR for the VAR should be on every single line in every sport. So
I pretty much made the decision. I'm out on baseball. I'm going to let them walk themselves out, and if they can sort it out, and make it better, and make it right, and make it equitable, I'll come back. Otherwise, I'm done. This is fucking ridiculous.
Well, yeah, I mean, you're talking specifically about the Dodgers, right?
I'm talking about signing Kyle Tucker for $60 million a fucking year. I mean, Kyle Tucker is a good player. Okay, I'm not going to shit on Kyle Tucker, but I'm going to tell you there's 30 MLB teams. Okay, he's probably the second best player on half of those teams.
Yeah, I would say about right.
And he's the best player on the other half. Okay, but he's not a $60 million a year player. No,
he's like the fifth best player on that team.
And the contracts that he received, it basically somebody came close to it.
Right.
The Mets allegedly came close to it, and then when they lost, they went and threw their money at Bichette. But I mean, they even deferred.
But those are the two richest teams, and those are the ones that are spending all the money. Ohtani and Tucker, their salary next year is more than 5 other teams' entire roster.
Yeah, dude.
Just Ohtani and him. I mean, it's become ridiculous. It's like it's not even a matter of like, you're getting all the good players to come to your team. Yeah, but you're paying for. I mean, you're just buying championships, and it's like, what's the competitive spirit in that?
There's no way the Marlins can spend that money. It's just
Pittsburgh Pirates, Kansas City Royals.
Yeah, I mean,
A's.
It's
never gonna happen.
it's so fucking
The Sacramento
right
A's.
now. And I'm basically to the point where it's like, you know what? Because it's inevitable. They will not play next year.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Correct.
There's just no fucking way.
It'll be locked out for sure.
Yeah. There's no.
And I hope they do. And
I hope they figure something out to restore the chance that when you come to
mm-hmm.
when you come into the season, you go to spring training every year, you at least can go, fuck, maybe we have a shot this year.
Right.
If this holds up, if this holds up, if this holds up. You literally have to destroy. You have to destroy the Dodgers for them not to win.
Yeah, and just about every other sport, I think fans from every organization say they have hope. They think they have a shot. Every sport. Some teams, they're really bad. They know they're going in. Like you're a Jets fan, it's not going to happen this year, but not baseball, because it's like there's maybe 5 teams, 6 teams that I think are legitimately are going to be making the playoffs every year in, year out. And it's like, it's the Yankees and that's the Dodgers and the Mets. Well, the Mets, as much as money they spend, how do they not win? I don't know. But yeah, it's weird. It's just weird. It just sucks. It's stupid.
The thing is, it's like they're in such a position that they can take,
mm-hmm.
flyers on guys to develop them. Their minor league system is good. Their minor league system is probably better than,
mm-hmm.
half a dozen teams.
Yeah.
I did see this week, and it made me think, because I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos, and a lot of it's rage bait, but guys
mm-hmm.
are talking about how Jordan wasn't that good and all this shit. And then they watch his videos and go, oh my God, he was the man, right? Type bullshit. But watching like 90s and early 2000s NBA shit, the lack
mm-hmm.
of traveling is mind-boggling.
Yeah. Right.
They actually had to put the ball on the floor. But
yeah.
I'm becoming that guy. I'm becoming that old fuck guy. I saw this week, and I found it interesting. And I know it's an apples to oranges type of situation.
Mm-hmm.
But Mario Rivera's career, 1,283 innings pitched, 1,173 strikeouts, 998 hits allowed. And Nolan Ryan was pretty much the same after age 40. He had Mariano Rivera's career.
Wow. I got to tell you right now, that is an amazing stat. Wow. Oh my God, dude. That's incredible.
So Nolan had more strikeouts.
And he beat up a young Robin Ventura, which was very impressive.
Yeah.
I
mean, that's what I like about old school guys.
He punched him with his pitching hand, because most guys would never do that. They'd run.
Brash Davis teaches you that early on, dude.
He threw that aside like he throws a fastball to somebody's head. He was an impressive pitcher. Like watching him, like when I was a kid, I mean, who, like, if I remember, like pitchers you just like had to watch. So he was one of them. The other guy, Houston Astros, black pitcher, what was his name?
J.R. Richard.
J.R. Richard. That guy, again, both those guys were hitting 100 on the gun, and not many other players or pitchers are doing that. Now it's kind of crazy.
Well, the crazy thing is now, but see, it's measured differently.
True.
Today than it was.
True.
So they estimate Ryan in the measurements today might hit 108, 109.
Wow.
Okay.
His ball looked different than anybody else's ball.
Yeah, like I love watching these old guys talk about that.
Oh yeah, but like when he used to throw, I mean, he'd throw high and tight on guys and then come back with that curveball. Holy shit, dude! Like guys would be jumping out of the way. It's impressive. That's one thing. And again, I don't think we have that anymore. I mean, yeah, these guys are dominant pitchers, but they don't strike the fear in players anymore. Not like him or Don Drysdale. That's a little before my time or your time, but Drysdale was one of those guys who was a red ass. He'd throw at guys, and the guys would just back off because they were too scared of him. But yeah, there's not many pitchers like that nowadays.
Yeah, they all make too much money.
That's true. And they want their careers to be safe. So yeah, you're right. But no, yeah,
I
think
don't want to turn this into baseball talk.
Yeah,
I'll turn
I
it into
agree.
old NBA talk, but I was just thinking about that
Sure.
as we talked about something that crossed baseball, and I'm like, it'll be nice because I mean, other than my shitty team, I won't have a lot to do this summer. I won't be watching games. So
So I was going to tell you something. So, it doesn't really matter, but my birthday was a couple days ago, and
I gotta.
what's that? Oh, so I didn't. It's fine. I didn't really have anything planned. Didn't do anything. Steve, where'd you go?
I was
Just
picking up
disappeared.
something.
Okay, I
I
was like,
picking up something.
he's
I'm listening.
gone.
I can hear you.
I
can
glanced
hear you.
away and I looked and you're just gone. I was like, you don't want to hear about my birthday? Okay, whatever. No, anyway,
Drop
so I got a gift for my daughters. And I got to tell you, Steve, it was a pretty good gift. It was a gift card, a $100 gift card
Nice.
to Cat's Delicatessen in New York City.
Oh shit!
Mhm.
Nice.
So I bought and I added a little extra. So I got a good package of both pastrami and corned beef.
Oh, I thought you were going to
Come-
use it when you went.
No, I'm going to go well, I've heard that Cat's is probably a little more of a tourist attraction. There's other Jewish delicatessens that people say you should definitely go check out. And I don't know because literally you go and stand in line at this Cat's Deli and you barely can get a seat. It's just a chaos and it's a zoo. And I'm going to try to tell you, I've been doing a little research. But anyway, so I ordered this. So I'm getting 2 pounds of pastrami, getting a pound of corned beef, and then it comes with sauerkraut, mustard, their Russian dressing. So you can make your Reubens and you can make your, and it comes with like 16 slices of rye bread, and pickles. They serve their pickles. So anyways, so they basically give you the instructions on how to reheat it, the whole nine. It's supposed to be pretty good. So it'll be here next Wednesday, I believe. So, yeah, I was like,
You got a 3-day weekend?
I do.
Yeah.
I'm off
I didn't
Monday.
realize they told us Friday we didn't work Monday. I was like, very
Oh,
excited.
well, good for you. But yeah, so then, just something else that happened this week. So, I'm going through, so, when I read, I kind of rearranged my room and I went through some stuff and I found some old things that I had stashed in boxes. I was like, oh, what the hell is this? And I had this, I've got these coins. I forgot about these coins. I had these coins for, I don't know, a long, long time. And they're actually, have you ever heard of a troy ounce silver dollar? So there's 7 of them. So yeah, so I'm like, huh. I look them up and they're worth like $80 a piece. So like, so I went over, sold. I got like $68 a piece. I don't know. It's like $483 or whatever it was for 7. Got some cash. It was kind of nice. It's kind of fun. But meantime, my mom had said, well, if you're going to go over and do these, I got my old silverware set, China. She got, or not China, but the like silverware. And I thought, is it sterling silver? And she's like, I don't know. And so she got it when she got married, and that was in like 67. Anyways, so I'm like, I'll take it over, see what it was. She goes, oh, I got all this other stuff. So she has all this silver the silver like platters and all this stuff. So I cart 3 boxes of all this silver over there trying to see.
Holy shit.
So I said, okay, I asked her, what if they give me a number, what's the number you're going to take? She goes, what do you think? I said, I have no idea. I don't know if it's real. I don't know if it's fake, if it's legit. I mean, I don't know. So she's like, $1,000? I was like, you tell me. If they say here's $1,000, do you want me to sell it? Yeah, yes. I said, all right, fine. So I walk in, I bring in the thing, and I got a box. I put the box on the table. I said, oh, I got these coins too. And he's like, okay. And I got 2 more boxes of this stuff. So he's like, okay, bring them in. And I said, okay. So I see him taking the thing, and he's got his little thing, and he starts checking out. I go out the door, and I come back in. I got the second box, and he's not even looking at that box anymore. I said, what's the word? He's like, it's not sterling. It's like silver plated. So that was the I had the silverware, knives and forks and all that shit. So not worth anything? He's like, no. It's like, okay. So he starts checking out. Not a goddamn piece of that was real silver.
So is
It's
he
all
putting
silver
like
plated.
is he putting like that gun on it?
He is actually looking at he's looking at the actual pieces of it. They should say the word sterling on each piece.
Gotcha. So he's doing it right off the marking.
He's just off the markings, and
Yeah,
he's just like, this is not real. It's all silver plated. I was like, God, I just lugged 3 boxes of this shit, and it was worthless. So I told my mom, good news, bad news. So what do you want first? She goes, the good news. I go, you're not going to have to lose any of this silver you have. The bad news is it's worthless. It's all silver plated. I mean, she doesn't even, it's like the 3 of them are in a shed. The 3 boxes are in a shed. The silverware probably hasn't been used in 40 years. So I'm like, I don't know what the hell we're going to do it. So sell it to some sucker, eBay it. I don't know. But yeah, so so I made almost $500 off these silver coins. And it's funny, when I was doing the research on them, there was also, I had these 3 silver dollars, like just the actual real silver dollars, Eisenhower on it. And I'm looking them up, and I'm looking up the value of these. I download an app for a coin app, and it pops up and it recognizes a few coins, and then it says, and I'm looking online, I'm pricing out they're bicentennial silver dollars. It says 1776, 1976. And it's got this on the back, it's got this on one of them has a Liberty Bell with a moon behind it. And then when I look up, apparently the Liberty Bell moon coin is a very rare coin. And online, I saw at least a dozen going anywhere from 18,000 to 49,000 a piece. And I'm like, listen, I'm like, whoa. So then I just do a little deep dive, Steve. And if you really want to have one of those coins, you can have it if you've got the Liberty Bell on the back, but it's got to have an S or a D on it. The S for the San Francisco Mint or the Denver Mint. Mine has nothing. So those are the ones they put out in like crazy. It's worth $1.12.
Hey.
Anyway, so hey,
Hey-o.
12 cents over was that like 50 years? I made 12 cents on this dollar. Anyways, yeah, you'd have to find one of the rarer D or S coins, which it wasn't. So it also has to be in better shape. But it's a quality. It did feel because there was 2 other silver dollars I had, and this one felt like a little bit heavier. Like it was a little bit more to it than the other cheaper ones, I guess. I don't know, but yeah. It was fun.
I had read somewhere, because right now, I mean, silver's like at a crazy number.
It's like almost $90 an ounce.
Well, and like the silver quarters, right?
Sure.
The older ones.
Yeah.
I guess somebody said they're selling for like the coins, if they're silver, are selling for like 65 times face value.
Sure. No, they had, what they had was silver pennies. I guess there's some silver pennies out there that are going for big bucks, like over $1,000. So, yeah, but yeah, the true silver quarters, there's certain ones that are in production. There wasn't, again, they're rare. So, but they are pretty pricey. It's an interesting thing. I mean, are we still making coins?
Not pennies.
Yeah, that's right. They retired the pennies, I think. Yeah.
I don't know if we're going to do like what would you call this? It's not a bicentennial. It's
for the 20 for when
250.
Oh, that's right.
We're in year 250 right now. We have a matter of fact, I have a meeting.
That's right.
I have a meeting coming up about that this week.
That's right. They're
like the big things that we're going to do,
because they're dummies trying to do a Arc de Triomphe celebration of the 250th year of the United States.
Yeah, we're going to have the Hunger Games.
The Hunger Games are on the way, yeah.
Yeah.
Steve, who's going to be your tribute, Steve? Who's going to be the tribute for Utah? Or Boise? Idaho. Utah. I see. Utah. Idaho. Boy and a girl. Yeah. I'm sure he'll go beforehand backstage, just inspect the contestants, make sure. Okay, let's strip down. Let's take a look at you. Let's take a look at how you're looking. Oh, I like what I see. I can just go in because I own this. I own the country.
As commissioner.
As commissioner of this league of Hunger Games, I can inspect
by the way,
my property. Yes.
I had to move up a different song for the commissioner challenge. I have a surprise song.
Oh,
but that's
surprise song. I like it.
Yes. But one of our commissioners that I sent an email to has resigned. By the way.
Really?
Yes.
Which commissioner would that be? Kevin Slagle? Has he resigned? Oh, no.
The commissioner of NASCAR has stepped down.
Wow, really?
He wasn't recovering from the trial.
The trial of the Jordan trial did not.
Yeah, he wasn't going to be able to. He wasn't going to be able to walk around the garage anymore. So
that's gonna be a tough one.
Yeah, he had to. He was the sacrificial lamb in the trial.
He got to get going.
Yeah,
that's interesting. Well, hit the pavement, partner.
Yeah, so we're down one on that, and I don't even know who to write to there.
Did you hear about?
We have no returns.
Did you hear about the PGA? Because the PGA this week was back, their first event of the season, and they invited a bunch of live players to come back. And Brooks Koepka actually took him up on it, but all the others declined it. And it was funny because, again, the guys I follow on the YouTube golf. Well, Wesley Bryan was a PGA carrying card member last year, and he played in a YouTube event at a live event. He didn't play in the actual golf tournament, but he was filming a video, and they competed for money that was sponsored by, it wasn't sponsored by Live, but it was at a Live. So he got suspended for a year. And he said, wait a second. So I heard him interviewed because his thing was, so you're telling me I didn't play at an actual sanctioned live tournament, but I was at a site where they played golf after I was there, and I played with live players, but I didn't get paid by live, and I got suspended because it was at a live golf area, or like a tournament was going to be played at this place. But Brooks Koepka could play for however long they've been on live, and he comes back now. Just you welcome him back. It's like, I know he's
better than me.
Yeah. But what the fuck? And I think he has every reason to fucking say what the fuck, because that's bullshit, dude. It's like, how is that? Like, how are they justify? I mean, they can't. They're obviously they're in it for. They're going to try to woo the big names back and fuck the little guy. And that PGA is just it's fucking stupid. Anyways, but I was looking forward to golf. Now I'm a little. I don't know. It's weird. But Steve, what's going to happen, Steve. April's going to roll around, and what's going to happen, Steve.
Nothing.
That music's going to play, Steve.
No,
the music I'm talking about. I know you don't have to play it, but I'm just saying.
Let's see if I can find it.
But I'll be thinking,
Did I save it, or I made
my best? Yeah, it's fine. You can get another day. Old Jim Nance will come out in me. It'll be good. Anyways. Yeah. Well, do you think we should do our spin-offs? Our spin-off list?
Do the spin-off list now.
Yeah.
Surprise. I created a song. You said we were going to do more list shows. I created a list show song.
Steve, I expect nothing less.
All right. I'm not going to give you a choice. I'm just going to play it.
Okay. Are a son of a bitch.
I'd shoot my shot, man.
Yeah, you snuck it in on me.
Although I do need to create a list song. That would be good.
A list song would have been good. And it would have been perfectly, said. See, that's the thing, is that's a little cheating, because we're about to do the list song. And then you just said you're going to do the list song, and then...
All right, I'll take it off my record. I won't take it as a loss. I'll call it a draw.
I think it's a draw. But it was still well intended for the bit, and the bit continues, Steve. The bit continues. Anyways.
Yeah.
It's one of our longer running bits. You've got two of the long running bits.
I don't know.
Fuck those kids, and then this one. It's a running bit. I like it.
All right. Well,
I'm all on board for a running bit.
In the same night. So,
You are. That's a well. If you came up with a third, had a trifecta, I'd be impressed.
my God.
Anyways,
a hat trick.
hat
Speaking
trick.
of hats. We'll
Yeah.
cover those.
Oh, yeah.
Fort Myers Miracle.
I was gonna say I thought that was a minor league baseball team. That
Fort Myers Miracle. The
Mhm.
what level are they now? I think they're
Gotta be single
long A.
Mm-hmm.
Or in the Florida State League for the Minnesota Twins.
Ah, yeah, that's a good look. It's because the M. Yeah, I like it. Good look.
Little palm tree, little baseball hanging off the palm
Mhm.
tree instead of a coconut.
Well, I got my a second good hat that I had the other
Good.
one on. It's another good hat. So it's a I got the mystery good box. So I have 3. I have 1 more left out of those. So
I almost sent you something tonight. I saw that the Nashville Sounds are doing a mystery box, and I was like,
yeah. Anyways,
So
I'm keeping an eye
tonight
out though.
we do our list of spin-off television shows.
Yes, we have a list.
Top
Our
10.
top 10, and I have a couple of
You have some honorables and you got
honorable
some bad
mentions.
ones.
I got about 4 extras that are kind of like I should mention. And then I got some of my favorites, and I will. Yeah, for me it's yeah. But I think before we start the top 10 list, is I would like to do a list of the worst spinoffs of all time.
All right.
They're not in any given order. You can put, you put them where you want, but I've got, I think, a good solid list of really bad spinoffs, and you could put them in any particular order. I'm going to try to put them in. I'm going to kind of save one, because there's a couple I think that are really deserving of the worst spinoff of all time. But I'll start off with my first terrible spinoff of all time was How I Met Your Father.
Ooh.
How I Met Your Mother, I enjoyed. I've rewatched it. I like that show. I tried to watch How I Met Your Father, and somehow they managed 2 seasons, which it was on Hulu, I think. Again, the season's 10 episodes, but somehow I got 2 seasons in, and it was garbage. And I don't think they even met the father or found out who the father was. So that was a bad one. Another bad one, and this is actually it was 2 spinoffs from one show. The first one, I'll give them both to you because you'll know the other one. But the first one was The Ropers, and the second one was Three's a Crowd. So they tried to do Three's Company without John Ritter, and it was a bomb. And The Ropers, which anyways. Now there was also another show that spun off 2 additional shows. It was the first one, it showed up, and then 3 years later, so right after they did the Brady Bunch, 2 years after the Brady Bunch, they busted out the Brady Bunch Variety Hour. Okay. And that's when they were the 6 kids are singing and dancing, and then I saw, I should have had a clip for it.
Keep on,
whatever it was. But there was the one they're singing and dancing in their disco outfits, and then all of a sudden here comes mom. What's her face? Carol. What's her name?
Florence Anderson.
Florence Anderson. She's out because she's a real singer. She's out there singing and dancing, and then here he comes, Robert Reed. Old dad shows up, and he's the worst. He's terrible. They gave him he should have just said, just lip sync, don't sing. Oh, he was terrible. Anyways, super bad. But then again, a couple years after that, they busted out the Brady Brides.
Yeah, that was
right. So bad. So this one again had some staying power. It actually had 49 episodes, and that was Baywatch Nights. Private Eye. He was just near the beach, not on the beach. He was a private eye. I think they had a Magnum PI thing. I think they wanted, and it really did. But it had 49 episodes. Anyways, yeah. Now here's an oldie but a goodie. And if you're going to say, you know what, we're going to spin off this show, and who's going to be on it? It's going to be like Zach and
oh God,
Tiffany Amber Thies is going to be right now. Belding and Screech. It is going to be Saved by the Bell, the college years. Oh boy, that was a great one. Anyway, so now this one, I think, okay, I have 4, and I've already mentioned one, as these are all competitive to be the worst of all time. The first one I've mentioned before, and that's Aftermash.
Yeah,
it was terrible. It was bad. Now we mentioned Trapper John was an all-time classic. Was a very good show. Anyways, but now these last 3. You could say could potentially be the worst. I have one in mind though. And the first one is Joey.
Oh, come on. Come on.
Oh, Joey by himself. He had Dre D'Amato was his sister. Old Sopranos fame. Yeah, it was not good. It was not good at all.
Wow.
Joey needed the support of the friends. But yeah, it was terrible. Okay, these last 2. This one could be. These last 2, honestly, these are a tie for first. First one. Did you ever watch Hill Street Blues?
I did not. I know the show. Yes.
They did a spinoff called Beverly Hills Bunts.
Oh God.
So Dennis Franz, remember him? He did NYPD Blue. So his character was an ass. He was a racist asshole. They decided to spin him off, and they tried to make him likable. Well, apparently no one liked it, but Beverly Hills Bunts was his name, and it was a terrible, terrible show. But I think, as I've listed this, and the one that's again the worst of all time has to be Joni Loves Chachi. Happy Days spun off a few.
Yeah,
we may talk about them later. But
I can't believe you didn't have the Partridge Family spinoff. Ruben.
Oh, I missed that one. I don't even
Ruben?
remember that one. What was it named?
It didn't happen. It was called Ruben. I just made it.
Ruben. Oh, you made it up. Ruben. I would have watched that if Danny would have showed up with Ruben. Those two, they had chemistry. I mean, when Danny would like rip on Ruben and Ruben would give it back to him, that was the best part of the Partridge Family.
Ruben went around managing shitty bands all over the San Fernando Valley.
Oh, Ruben. God damn it. Partridge Family. Oh, shit. I mean, they had to have like spun off. They had to have potential spin. Like an 8 is enough spin-off show would have been terrible. Like
now I kind of want to see that Ruben show happen.
Yeah, I know, right? Gee, we're idea guys. Let's talk to somebody. Anyway, so all right, so that's what I got. So
wasn't there a Welcome Back Kotter spinoff?
There might have been.
It was pretty bad.
If I was thinking if they were going to spin off, the likelihood would have been like, what's the little Weasley guy on that show?
Maybe it was called the Sweat Hogs.
It might have the Sweat Hogs. Interesting.
World Poker Tour? I don't know.
The World Poker Tour. I don't think that's a spinoff from Gabe Cotter or Gabe Kaplan. Kaplan. Gabe Kaplan, right? Yeah. Although I'll tell you what, some of the most riveting television when the Battle of the Network Stars watching Gabe Kaplan race against Robert Conrad. Oh, I may have to pull that video later. Do you ever remember that? Because Conrad was talking shit, and then Gabe Kaplan beats Robert Conrad. And no, what the hell? That's not supposed to happen. The Jewish guy won. Wow.
You may remember this show, but you may never guess that the spinoff from Welcome Back Kotter was Mr. T and Tina.
What? Who? Okay. Are you like Mr. T? What you talking about, fool?
Yeah. Mr. T and Tina.
Who's Tina?
Wait, is it Mr. T? Hold on. Let me look.
you're telling me Welcome Back,
No,
Kotter.
Mr. T was Pat Morita, but it was not a spinoff of Happy Days. It was a spinoff of Welcome Back, Kotter.
What? How was Pat Morita in Welcome Back, Kotter?
I don't know. Oh, the first episode of season 2 of Welcome Back, Kotter, entitled Career Day, introduced Morita as Mr. Taro Takashi, Mr. T, a speaker at the school's career day, who offered Gabe a better job with better salary.
Did he tell me that he taught karate? That would have been great.
Canceled after 5 episodes.
Only 5. Wow, gosh darn.
And they actually have a bunch of unaired episodes. Oh wait, there's one that was actually aired.
Dude, how can they get rid of that?
6 episodes.
They had all these people that I've never heard of, but guess who they had? Guess who was Harvard the handyman? Ted Lang. Ted Lang, Steve. Isaac the bartender. No, how does that happen? Yes, comedy gold if you had Isaac the bartender.
T and Tita.
Mr. T and Tita. Wow, that's crazy.
There you go.
All right, well, okay, so I've got my top 10. I'll give you, because I have 4 others that were good shows that I actually watched, some as a kid, but I'll tell you that, and I honestly, I didn't even look up enough, but the Law and Order had an original Law and Order, then there was like a 17 spinoff, so a couple of those were pretty good, I think. So throw a dart, you're going to hit a decent Law and Order spinoff. There's 1,000 of them. And that was the same thing for like other shows like in that vein. So like, anyways, so like, okay, so there was a show called The Good Wife. It was Juliana Margulies. She worked at a law firm. Drama, pretty crazy fun. It was a fun show. I watched it, and they spun off a show called The Good Fight, and it was very well made. It was good. It actually streamed on like Paramount Plus. Anyways, that was a good one. There was one another is legal drama. It was a spinoff from the Practice. Remember The Practice? David E. Kelly had The Practice. Anyways, so that was, but they spun off. It was called Boston Legal, which I think became even more popular. That was William Shatner, and what's his name? Anyways, it was the 2 guys. It's Crane, Denny, but he played Denny Crane. And like William Shatner was like half crazy as a rich lawyer, and whenever he talked about himself in third person the entire show. So like people would like say, like what are you doing here? And he just like see somebody go Denny Crane. That's you just say his name, Denny Crane.
Is it James Spader?
James Spader, that's the one.
Okay,
it was really good. It was funny at times, but it was wacky. But David E. Kelly, really good. He's married to Michelle Pfeiffer. There you go for whatever it is. Anyways, so that was a good one. Family Matters was a spinoff. Do you remember what it was spun off from?
In my research, and yes, we actually do research for this show. I do not remember what it was a spinoff of.
Perfect Strangers. I don't know which character spun off. It could have been the dad, whatever. Reginald Vell.
I thought it was a spinoff. I should have said it was a spinoff of
Die Hard. I know. That would have been good. That would have been really good. And then the last one, albeit probably could deserve to be in top 10, Laverne and Shirley.
Actually, in my top 10.
It probably deserves it.
Actually, in my top 10.
So in that vein, I'll give you my number 10. I'll go first. My number 10, also a spinoff from Happy Days, and that was Mork and Mindy.
Okay.
Quality. Robin Williams was like, I mean, we were in that age. He was a genius. He was like
Rocket
funniest.
ship.
Yeah. I mean, how dumb was that show and how funny was it? It was just really good. So
Then they
loved it.
Jonathan Winters on.
Oh, fuck.
Benjamin Button, that shit. Yeah.
Yep. He was a baby. He was the baby. Jonathan Winters. Like, what? So really good.
Well,
Anyways.
I'll give you my 10.
Mm-hmm.
My number 10 is Frasier.
Wow.
Okay? And you can have Frasier higher. And here's my. I love the longevity. I love everything about it. But, and this is my personal opinion. You can agree with me. You can disagree with me. You can do whatever you want. Frasier was a better character in Cheers than he was on Frasier, on his own fucking show.
I'd agree with that.
He was a more well-rounded character on Cheers than he was on Frasier.
Sure.
And you know, it was a good spinoff. It was entertaining. Niles was good. The dad was good. I mean, everybody about that show was good. But I wish they would have let Frasier be the Frasier that he was. I know he can't get into the same shenanigans and how it was set up, but
because they had to make him a little more likable. Because I mean, he became likable, I think, in Cheers, but I truly believe that they had to give him more, like a little more depth, and I think it took away from the silliness that he had. Like I
always liked the fact that he wanted to be a part of the gang,
and he just couldn't.
He wanted to cry, and that was like his driving force. And then he goes to Seattle, and he has all this confidence in the world, and he's, you know what I mean? It was, and his kid, you know,
Well, I always remember there was a scene in Cheers when he was trying to prove that he was kind of like he's trying to prove that he could do things crazy, that he doesn't have to be so by the book. I am running with scissors, and that scene of him running with scissors, that always is a great Cheers moment for me.
The snipe hunt one,
the snipe hunt, that's right.
But that was him just wanting to be a part of one of the boys. He wanted so bad to be that, and it kind of disappeared. And they took like facets of his personality away on that show. I thought. I just remembered that there is one more on the bad spinoffs that I missed.
It was a Cheers spinoff, and I'm looking it up right now. It was the Tortellinis, or the whatever
Tortellis
with
Gene Kasem.
Gene Kasem and her squeaky voice. But again, they talked about it. Like, I think I read somewhere it was like they spun off the most hated character from Cheers. Everybody hated him. He was Carla's ex. He was an asshole the whole time. He never did anything nice. Like, how are you going to spin that guy off? Like, I mean, I think if you're going to spin any character off that would have been spun off on Cheers, that would have been good. Cliff Clavin. Because Clavin was he kind of was the ridiculed one, you know, even more than Frasier. Like, because he just wasn't quite as smart as anybody else. He was like just above Woody, but he was just dumb enough to do the stupid stuff. Like, there was one, again, we're getting way off topic, but the episode when Harry Anderson shows up, and they're like, oh shit, they get all scared when Harry Anderson, because he's a magician, a swindler, and he'd take your money. And he basically says, he says it's Norm and Cliff, and Norm says, he's like, hey Norm, how's it going? He's like, get away from me. I'm not doing anything with you near me. You're gonna steal my money. He's like, no, come on. And he goes, hey Cliff, you want to make a bet? And Cliff's like, yeah, okay. And he takes off his hat and he says, hey coach, pour me a shot and whiskey. And so coach pours a shot. He takes off his hat. He puts the hat over the drink. He says, Cliff, I'll bet you $5 I can drink that without touching that hat. And Cliff says, you're on. He says, okay. And he goes under the bar and goes, glug, 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 glug. He comes back on. And he goes, that was the best tasting whiskey ever. Cliff looks at him and he goes, and Cliff picks up the hat, and then Harry picks up the drink and drinks it. And then Cliff's just like, oh shit. So then Harry then says, Cliff says, all right, I want to try that. I'll do that. So he's like, okay, coach, another shot. And then Cliff says, he takes the hat and he puts it over. And he goes, all right, I'm going to drink that without touching it. And he goes, oh, really? Go ahead. So Cliff goes under the bar, goes glug, glug, glug. Harry picks up the glass, drinks its shot, puts the hat back over it. Cliff comes back, he says, yep. And he pulls the hat off, or Harry pulls the hat off. He goes, oh my God, it worked. And Cliff's like, what? And he goes, thanks for the drink, Cliff. And he walks away and he goes, Cliff, that'll be $10. It was just like such a great scene. I'll never forget that scene. Anyways, I love the Harry Anderson. Anyways, well, Steve, you had Frasier as your 10, and you mentioned all that stuff. I agreed with him in everything except it should have been higher, and it's number 9 on my list. Frasier. So, yeah. So there you go. So Frasier's number 9 for me.
Well, and I'll just do the next two because I got Mork and Mindy at 9. I got Laverne and Shirley at 8. So
got it. Okay.
Because we've previously mentioned those, and hey, you know what? And the funny thing is, they're both spun off from Happy Days.
Right. There you go.
So.
Yeah. That is. I think Happy Days. Was there another one?
Yeah, there was the Richie on his own deal, and then the aforementioned Joni Loves Chachi.
That's right.
I think there was another loose one that was based off of Happy Days with Tuscadero or whatever.
Pinky Tuscadero.
Yeah. I think she had a show too at some point. They milked that cow and didn't.
Right.
Yeah, there was a lot.
Okay. Well, this one is probably one of the older shows that I have as my number 8, and that would be Good Times.
All right.
It was spun off from a show that I probably never watched. Did you know what show it was spun off from? I don't think you're going to know this.
Off the top of my head, no.
Maude.
Okay.
B. Arthur. Anyways, so Good Times for me, as a kid, Jimmy J.J. Walker was great. I loved him. And that show was good. It was really, really good. And in fact, we have something similar coming up for me. But yeah, Good Times. It was like one of those first comedy. I mean, I guess there was a handful of TV shows that were in the 70s were kind of pretty edgy in terms of like content, and some of the things it wasn't just silly, goofy comedy shows like All in the Family. Good Times. There's kind of serious issues going on, and well made and well written. So I definitely like that. Good Times was a good one. So
where are we at?
That was my number 8. So you're number 8.
I did 8. I did Mork and Mindy, Laverne and Shirley.
Okay.
So I got 7. I have not revealed 7. If you want to go 7, go for it.
Okay, 7. So my 7 is, I was a big, not Lord of the Rings, big Game of Thrones guy. House of the Dragon. House of the Dragon was the new Game of Thrones. I liked it. It's well made. It's in that same vein of Game of Thrones. I know you haven't watched any of it, so I won't bore you with any details. But it's a really good spinoff, and they got another one coming in less than 2 weeks. It's has a little more of a. It's prequel. That's what they do. They go everything beforehand, but there's another one coming. But it's a little more kind of a comedic tone to it. Anyway, so
are prequels spinoffs? I guess they are.
They are, because it's from the same.
Yeah.
Well, in this regard, the names of the families that are generational, this one's set like 200 years before Game of Thrones, but it's the same families that are fighting essentially. So, yeah, I won't bore you with the details, but it's also very good. So, all right, that's my number 7.
My number 7 is going to be spun off of a massive show that spun off a shitload of stuff, and this is probably my favorite spin-off of those shows, is The Jeffersons.
Jeffersons for me, it's coming up for me as well, but I had it pretty high on my list.
Good show. Excellent show. It was a...
I loved the Jeffersons. I remember as a kid watching All in the Family, and then the Jeffersons showed up. George Jefferson was fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Everything about that show. What's her face? Marla Gibbs. What was her name? Housekeeper.
Whatever.
Yeah. And then what's his face?
The neighbors. The mixed race
neighbors, and the English guy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Great show.
Good people on the show.
So it's number 3 on my list.
Ooh.
I put it pretty high. So.
Well, I'm gonna get wonky here in a bit, but you'll see.
Okay.
And I'll connect the dots. I'll be like Charlie Day. I'll be connecting the dots here.
You're nice. Okay. So my number 6, the Colbert Report.
Okay.
The Daily Show, which I used to, I mean, I still do watch it, but Colbert was very, very funny because if anybody hasn't really watched the Colbert or the Daily Show back when he was on the Daily Show, is he played a character. And it was a comedic news guy, then he just kept it going the whole time, and it was brilliant. I thought he was great, and Stephen Colbert is very funny. I think he's a very good writer and very, very funny guy. Anyways, he was a writer. He was a writer on the Dana Carvey show.
Sponsored by Mug Root Beer?
Was Diet Mug Root Beer.
Diet Mug Root Beer? Sorry.
And that's because I caught the clip of them showing Steve Carell, who was also a writer on the Dana Carvey show at the time, and Dana Carvey, and Stephen Colbert. They were playing the promo of what's Tim Allen's show, the Home Improvement, when his son finds out he's got cancer, and it's the heart-wrenching episode you can't see, followed by the Diet Mug Root Beer Dana Carvey show. And so they just watched that and they just laughed their ass off. I love that clip. I should have been prepared. Had clips, but anyway. Colbert Report, yeah, number 6 on my list.
I heard there was a new Colbert show coming out, but I'm trying to verify the facts. But
I've not heard. I know that I think he could do it wherever he wants to go.
I heard he was in
Netflix, maybe.
Well, I heard a show with Rachel Maddow.
Really?
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know. You know, you see shit on the internet.
I had heard somewhere he was offered some type of show, like some type of talk show or some type of show on Netflix, but I could be wrong.
Wait, I tell you what, off on a tangent here.
Yeah.
But it's a TV tangent.
I love a good TV.
I'm on Netflix tonight, and my God, are they pimping the shit out of sports podcasts of this fucking whole. Seriously, it's like the Parks and Recreation thing. Every time I see it, it's like everybody from Douche Nation. Come on. It's like I fucking have a podcast about fucking sports. Anyway, my number 6.
Steve, well, on that vein, did you hear the Golden Globes gave an award for best podcast? We talked about that.
I know, we got snubbed.
How did we get snubbed? I don't know how they overlooked us. Anyways, go ahead.
Well, and she beat her ex-husband.
That's right.
Amy Poehler beat her ex-husband.
Will Arnett, you're right.
Yeah.
That was another one I missed.
Number 6. I have MASH.
MASH?
Spun off from the movie.
Oh, you dirty dog. You son of a bitch. Steve?
I mean...
I know. Technically, it is a spinoff. And technically, we didn't say it has to be a spinoff from a TV show. So you skirted the issue on me and you beat me to it because I would have put that up pretty high too.
I mean,
it's a good call. It's a very good call.
I think at the time, I mean, the movie was, seriously, think of, it goes the other way a lot. But you don't see a lot of movies get made into TV shows. Not like good TV shows. Mm-hmm. But MASH was a good TV show. I mean, you could take Star Wars and go, oh yeah, they made a Star Wars cartoon.
Right.
But that's not really it. Okay.
Yeah.
But this was actually taking a chance on a really successful movie and moving it into a mainstream TV show that was a juggernaut.
A juggernaut. It's probably one of the, at the time, the biggest television show of all time for comedic television shows. But it had the biggest audience on their on the last episode.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. So I mean, that's my 6.
Yeah. So that's a good call. Well, I have, again, this is my one of a show that I love, and if you're over 60 years of age, you're gonna love this choice as well. That would be the NCIS.
God,
I did watch a lot of it. I haven't watched it in the last year or so, but NCIS was a spinoff from Jag. Do you remember the TV show Jag?
I've heard of it. Yes.
So it was, I mean, and I think I could have looked it up and I could have done my research, but I think NCIS is now in their 19th year, something like that. So it was a solid television show for a lot of years. Mark Hamill was really good in that. Obviously, he was the main guy. But yeah, for me, for that was it's a solid show. It's been on forever, and really good spinoff of a TV show that didn't really do all that much. Jag. So, but yeah, so that was my number 5.
Does it have to be American?
Number 5. What's that?
Does it have to be American?
Does what have to be American?
Well, I was just thinking I could
Absolutely not, Steve.
I could have fractured the rules a little bit better if
I could have probably brushed out at least 3 or 4. The Office, you're right. Oh, damn it, dude. I could put The Office at probably number 1 right now just because of that.
I stayed with American products.
I think it's good.
I didn't do any British products because I was thinking
you took liberty with the movie.
Well, I could have. I'm gonna take some liberties here too in a little bit. But I was thinking you could have taken Survivor.
What was Survivor?
A spin-off of another show that was done before it.
What show was
Survivor? It was a Survivor show. There was a Survivor show that wasn't the U.S. one. I didn't think this is the one in the U.S.
Really?
was the first one. I didn't think it was.
I did not know that.
I think let's go to the Google machine. I think maybe it was. I don't know. It's the most successful.
Interesting. Well,
a Swedish television show.
No shit.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, it's a Swedish television show. So that's where Burnett got the idea.
Interesting. That's yeah. Well, we'll keep it the
number
US.
5. I'll keep it legit here so far. Number 5, I have The Simpsons.
I have The Simpsons very high on my list.
Enough said. Well, it's a longevity show. It's not as good as it was.
No, but
for a while it was like
one of the best show on TV. One of.
Yeah. I mean, what's it in? You're 30 or something now?
Yeah, I remember watching it. I had a Bart Simpson shirt when I was 19 years old. So how old am I right now, Steve? I'm 56. So that's at least 37 years.
And I mean,
I was in college.
Basically from crude ass shorts on the Tracy Ullman show.
Yeah. It's just crude ass shorts. And it was like, the drawings were terrible. I mean, it was terrible. Oh, it wasn't terrible, but it was a 1 minute segment, 1.5 minute segment. But it was so funny. There was a scene, it would come on and they would play it. And me and Mark Ulrich, Sean Howard, I think Herbie was there. We were at Mark's house, and there's a scene, and for the longest time I'd quote this scene all the time. So Homer's Marge is home, and Homer's complaining, and Lisa's complaining she's just getting driven up, and Bart's complaining, and Marge Simpson's voice goes, "My back aches. My feet hurt. I'm only 4." And it was just like the best line. And that was like, whenever he complained, that's what I would say. My back hurts. My feet hurt. I'm only 4. So that was a really good line. Anyways. Yeah, Simpsons. I won't disclose what number they are, but they're coming later.
All right.
Anyways. So I have a video that I'm going to show you. And this is why. Okay. I'll just tell you my number 4. And then I will play the video to why this skyrockets up. And it's for one reason only.
Okay.
CSI Miami.
Okay.
It was a spinoff from CSI, which I loved. I watched I loved CSI. So CSI Miami had the actor David Caruso. If you don't remember, David Caruso is, after they would find the body, he would then have some dumb pun that he would say while he take off his glasses. And it became a thing where people were like waiting for the show to come out just so we could hear what he was going to say about some dead body. And so I give you the David Caruso sunglass disclosure it was just great. Here you go.
I don't know, but he just got mine.
Auction idea as Claire Trinner. Nice business dress, probably on a break, got caught in the crossfire.
That's what happens when worlds collide.
She was famous for being famous. All eyes trained on her every move.
All except her last one.
Her last
It wasn't
one.
a beating. It was a stoning.
It's archaic.
Downright biblical.
Something tells me this guy was planning something big.
Frank, it turns out the wave is not the only thing about to hit Miami.
Oh,
It'd be pretty cold to pull this off.
Not pretty cold, Frank.
glasses on.
Cold-blooded.
Cold-blooded.
Patrick now.
He's missing from the scene.
It's just like
Or maybe
the glasses. The glasses come
like-
on, and he started out. The glasses start coming
the
on.
verdict is in, Frank.
Verdict is in, Drink.
The jury's out.
The jury's out.
It's like a mob hit.
We're gonna get a copyright strike for this. I just know it.
Tell me.
Stream CSI Miami.
Anyways, goddamn that shit. That show was so goddamn stupid but funny, and I love that because every episode it was like I had to wait. I had to see what fucking David Caruso was going to say. It was so good. Anyways, yeah, copyright strike. So that's my number 4. Okay.
My 4, Cuatro, Better Call Saul.
It's my number 2. Yeah, it's fucking great. I mean, that whole universe.
Yeah, that's
Mm-hmm.
it's a good show. That's all I got to say. It's a good show. I'm just gonna tell you, it's a good show.
It is a good
Everything I
show.
got, the rest of the way, good show.
Yeah, and
I've
the funny
watched.
thing is, we're gonna blow this out right now because you've already mentioned the shows I have in my top 3. My number 3, The Jeffersons. My number 2 is Better Call Saul, and my number 1 was The Simpsons.
Oh shit!
And I debated whether putting Better Call Saul at 1, just because but Simpsons for me, the longevity of it all, I think. So
All right. Well, let me give you 3, 2, 1, and you can fight me on it. You can disagree with me.
Is there gonna be one that I'm gonna be like a little?
Yes, you're gonna.
Okay.
Oh, you're gonna say
All
that I
right.
fractured the spirit of the rule, but
Well,
it's my list, and
we can agree to disagree. What do we got?
this show was derived and spun off from a television commercial.
Television. Oh God damn it! You Ted Lasso'd me, didn't you?
I did Ted Lasso you. You got to believe, baby.
Fuck.
And if there is something that is an
That would be my number.
unbelievable spin-off,
That'd be my number 1.
okay, I'm
It
just gonna
should've
tell you it's a legit spin-off.
It's a legit
To me.
spinoff.
I mean, it was
NBC
spun off of a
Sports.
fucking
NBC
ad.
Sports. He pretended he was the Tottenham Hotspur's American coach.
Mhm.
They created the character. They made him unlikable, and then when they told they want to make a TV show people were like, what? And then they wrote it, and then they were like, okay, this is something. So incredible, good call. I'm not gonna. I mean, you got me. That I should have had that on my list.
My number 2 was optioned off of YouTube that were short films entitled Letterkenny Problems. And my number 1 is a spinoff of Letterkenny.
How did I not even fucking think about Shoresy? I'm fucking
Shoresy
terrible.
is number 1. I got there. Letterkenny 2, Shoresy number 1. So
Yeah.
technically, I mean, I spun off a movie.
But
a
you did
commercial,
go against your whole.
YouTube.
But you did go against your whole American idea.
Oh,
They're Canadian.
North American.
Oh, so now see. Oh, okay.
But it is an American. It's shown in America.
Yeah, but lots of things are shown in America that the Office wasn't shown. I mean, it was a spinoff. It was shown in America.
I guess that's true.
Anyways, they're still good. They're good calls. I like it all the way. Thought outside the box a little bit. The Shoresy one, honestly, I would have probably I'd have had all 3 of those shows in there. Shoresy would have been up probably top 3 for me, and maybe even I couldn't put it above Ted Lasso. I'd put Ted Lasso number 1. Be honest.
You could put you know my plot hole problem.
I know.
But
I know that's fine. That's fine.
and I've seen 5 episodes of this
fine.
season. So
What the season of Shoresy?
yes. So I mean, Could get better, could get worse. Don't know. Still has time. Still has time to go. It could shit the bed. But for right now, as of today, we revisit the list at some time.
Yeah.
But it's hard to say because honestly, if you go in the traditional sense, you're not going to find a lot of new shows.
No.
You know what I mean?
Because the thing about making stuff off of something else is it's now the writing's good enough is you pretty much keep the same writers and you just expand on that thing. I mean, you easily could have some of these shows that are really, really good shows on like Apple TV and take some of the characters and spin it off and they'll be good shows. But
well, and I think that's about to happen.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think some of that stuff's gonna, if you know, I don't know who, I don't know when, but I mean, I kind of like The Office in this situation, but then again, I don't because if you've ever seen the British Office, I mean, it's
technically, if you think about it, well, think about it. If you think about this, the U.S. Office can't be a spin. It's not a spinoff. It's just the American. It's not from that. You didn't take any characters because I think a spinoff has to be derived from the show. So it's technically The Office would work, you know. So,
but I mean, the first episode is basically damn near a shot for shot, word for word remake.
They made it. They did that on purpose. I think.
I know. But even some of the storylines in season, storylines are the same. I mean, it runs the same path.
Mm-hmm.
But going through here, I was looking and like the amount of shows that spun off from all the family was ridiculous. That's like
Jeffersons.
The old,
you had
like the old fucking Dan Reeves coaching tree bullshit. You know, it's like
the Bill Walsh. It was the Bill Walsh.
Yeah, the Bill Walsh, whatever tree it is. Yeah. But I mean, god damn.
You're right.
Because you had Maude in there for the Jeffersons, but then you had
but you had the Jefferson from all. Yeah. Rhoda, well, the Mary Tyler Moore show also, like you had Lou Grant, you had Rhoda, and then there's something else. But Maude was a spinoff from.
Oh man,
I think Maude was a spinoff from Lou Grant or something. I don't know. It was like they were all
over
in the 70s. Well, that was Norman Lear had his hand in all those shows, so he would, completely make all those TV shows.
Aaron Spelling. I almost threw Melrose Place on at 11.
Yeah, I was on there too. It was like there was Melrose Place. There was another really bad one, a spinoff. It was a spinoff of Melrose Place.
Oh God!
It was like Models Inc. or something like that. It was something.
Oh yeah. But no, I fractured. I don't know. I thought I was within the spirit of the thing.
You did well. I would have called you on the Office one because that was not a spinoff. But Ted Lasso was definitely a spinoff, and we didn't clarify it had to be a TV show. So I think you were good on the MASH. The MASH was a really good call, and you did good. I liked it. Anyways.
Yeah, there was a lot of and see the thing is though is like it was big business in the 70s and 80s.
Mm-hmm.
It's not so much. It's not done so much now. That's why Better Call Saul's an interesting move.
Yeah. Well, it's funny. I think the writers of Breaking Bad and Vince Gilligan, the guy that created and wrote it, knew that there was people like they wanted more. They wanted more from Breaking Bad, even though it was over. They wanted something, and I think they literally looked at all those characters and thought. I think they probably said Jesse Pinkman, but then they were like, you know what, Saul Goodman. We don't have a lot of backstory in him. I think that would, and I think it was brilliant. And
I think I would rather watch a show about the adventures of Mike.
Oh, and you know what? Oh, fuck. Mike, what was his? Emmenholt, whatever his name. Oh, God damn it! I loved his character because he was such a. But he showed up in Better Call Saul, so you got to get the backstory on him. So you did get kind of his prequel.
But you could go so many different directions with that.
You could have been because think about it when he talked about how he was working in Philly as a cop.
Yeah.
And then his son got killed and all that stuff. You could have gone back because that was a good show. But I mean,
that I would rather see, but I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it was all great. So I love Better Call Saul.
But yeah, there's our list show. Agree,
Yep.
disagree, put it in the comments.
Yeah.
Get in there. Let us know what you think.
Yeah, and if you get a chance, just check out the gym show. We'll boost those numbers up. See
I think you passed it. You're above it, dude. You're above it.
I know, but somebody's going to spite me and just go and watch last week's show. They're going to bump up the numbers for last week. How many views do we have on
Like
last
6.
week? We're just talking to ourselves.
Well, here, dude, it's like, I don't give a shit. It's the most fun I have all week. I think we're at 6 right now, but the average view duration is 55 minutes, 27 seconds.
Oh yeah, so it's like our main core is watching and just sticking with it. So that's funny.
I can't believe we have 6 on our main core. Dude, I forgot. Shit, what's that song called? Damn it. Oh,
What
there
song?
it is. There it is. This one.
Oh, that song.
Bring up the end of the show.
Yeah, I think we are. We're an hour and 30. It actually pretty flew by, dude. That was a good one. In the biz, I say we made a quality show this time. This go round. So, I don't know. Do we have anything we're thinking about? Oh, I mentioned to you that maybe down the road we'll do another list show and exclude the first 2 Godfather movies, but like a mobster gang movie, a list of those. I think we could come up with, and I think you can take a little liberty with what you consider a mobster / gang movie. It doesn't have to be Italian mob. It could be.
Oh, I see you working the Irish mob in there.
The Irish mob, or it could be New Jack City. I don't know. It could be, Snipes was a good bad guy for that, or whatever.
Johnny Dangerously.
John, you figgin' was it you fargan bass? You're fargan bass and fargan back or something. Sam and a bitch. Fargan. What do you call it? Was it?
Fargan Isol.
Fargan Isol. Fargan Isol.
It's like the
Johnny Danger. Oh, I love that movie.
Good
That
Place.
yeah, that's right. They couldn't say the cuss words. I love that movie, Johnny Dangerous. That was a good one. Good call, Steve. Yeah, we could do. There's plenty to choose from. But the reason I thought of it, there was when we do the show, something made me say we should do that list show, and I won't tell about now. When we do the show, I'll tell you what happened that made me say, oh, we should do a mobster gang type of a list show, because there's something happened and you'll agree with me once I tell you it, but I don't want to spoil it.
I got 1 and 1A, and they're both well known. It's gonna be hard to knock either one of them off, and I can't put one higher.
I think I know it's I know that it's 2. And I think the reason, and I'll give you this. A song came on that reminded me of a scene in one of these movies that would just like.
Was it like cold? Was it a cold scene?
There was icicles from a nose at one point. Oh God, we're gonna both have him. Maybe we should do Goodfellas. Yeah, Goodfellas Casino. That's exactly right. Because there's gonna be Godfather. I mean, The Godfather, you can't really improve upon The Godfather 1 and 2. 3's shit. Well, that's a terrible one. But 1 and 2, and then for me, it was like, we got to get rid of Goodfellas and we got to get rid of Casino. Because
now you make me work.
Now we're going to have to work, because you got it damn right. Those are probably some of the best mobster movies.
Now Vegas Vacation has landed in the top 8 or 9.
There you go.
Hey, Mr. Papa Giorgio.
Papa Giorgio. Mr. Papa Giorgio. Oh, good one. All right. Well, until that show, we will bid adieu. So, again, sadly, from a podcaster's point of view, Steve, with great power comes great boringness. Yeah. With that, I bid you adieu.
All right. Great.
Oh, the timing was good.
You've survived another week of the Cure for Boredom. Fair warning, we'll return next Monday, whether you're ready or not. In the meantime, hydrate, stretch, and maybe schedule that mental health appointment you've been avoiding. We'll see you soon, unfortunately.
You said you were going to do something, Steve.
Oh, we've got a smile and wave.
Smile and wave.
Yeah. All right. So now we're going to bring you into the production meeting.
Oh.
Okay? We've been using this studio for a long time.
Yeah,
right?
We have.
So I know this song, but when I heard it the other day, I said, damn, that'd make a good intro for our show. Right?
Oh, okay.
So if you've listened this long, you're in on the production meeting now because I have to play this song and see if it gets copyright struck.
Oh.
And then if it does get copyright struck, I just chop the show from Smile and Wave.
There we go.
If you've gotten this far and you hear this song, then you know
next week
that I'm going to use it on the intro coming up. Okay?
Okay.
But just imagine Rachel over this.
Oh.
Got a little intro.
I feel like I just got done watching Good Times, and now I just put on my 8-track, and little Michael and the Jackson 5 are just ready to go.
Imagine Rachel introing us to this.
This is such a good song. It really is a
great intro song.
Great intro song. It is. And you can just fade it out. Just, Well, Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh yeah,
they did this, and it was an intro. It was Baby Groot dancing the whole time. And he stopped. He keep going. He was just in that little flower pot. Or no, he wasn't in the flower pot. He was out. He was just a little Baby Groot.
All right. So if you hung around this long,
we may have it.
We may have it next week. If you hear this, we're here. So now we have to smile and wave again.
Now we'll smile and wave again. Really
smile
say
wave again.
Wave.
Yeah. And then we'll cut it from there if it passes.
Mm-hmm.
All right.